Lenore and John are back with us. Well, Lenore, first of all, this story about the way Facebook was sharing information, sometimes apparently selling information about some of their users without all of their users' consent because people were linked in. I mean, that's the basis of social media. It's gone on before, and it went on, in fact, in 2012, in the election in 2012, and a lot of the people bragged about it. Time magazine was reporting on it without any problem, but that was because there was a different person running for president, a guy named Barack Obama, who the media just were in love with. And in fact, one of President Obama's re-election campaign officials wrote about this yesterday, tweeted about it. She said, Facebook was surprised that we were able to suck out the whole social graph, but they didn't stop us once they realized what it was we were doing. The Facebook reps came to the office in days following the election recruiting and were very candid that they allowed us to do the things they wouldn't have allowed someone else to do because they were on our side. So the point is, if you were with a party that Facebook likes, it's okay. If you're with the Trumps, it's not.
Well, it's interesting how the very creative innovators at one point is now the demons at another point. But I think this actually just speaks in many ways to a much bigger picture, in that the way that we consume content, the way that we get information, the way we communicate with each other has been really changing over time, and the laws around that and just the socially accepted norms have to kind of catch up. And now we're seeing things get used more and more in a way that people aren't really comfortable with, and how we're going to handle that, that's an open question.
Well, and John, the question is also what happens to social media. So if social media are now, even though there was hypocrisy and so forth, if they now are if they're not allowed to sell data of their users that could lead to some users who didn't give permission for that data to be used, they could lose a very big stream of their revenue.
Well, you know, maybe I've been in Washington too long. I've been here for 8 or 9 years now, and maybe I've become too cynical about the whole world. But I've just assumed that all this data is being used and shared and sold and bought as it is. I don't find myself terribly surprised by what happened, you know, either during the Obama election 2012 or
you know, I have to agree with you. I always felt the same. It's buyer beware. You know, if you get into that sort of thing, you got to expect your information to be used. But John, do you think it's going to hurt this whole social media stocks?
Well, you know, I look at my own children and how attached they are to their Instagram accounts and their Facebook accounts, and I think it only hurts their stocks if people stop using it. And the fact that, you know, we assume all this data is being used and it hasn't stopped anyone from using it suggests to me that no, the answer is no.
I think you might be right, John.
But I think
and Lenore.
They do
okay,
face
quickly, go ahead, Lenore,
risk.
very quickly.
They do face regulatory risk, though, because this is becoming a very big problem for them. In you know, people looking at it saying, you guys are up to no good. You're not. We trusted you, and you're not honoring that trust. So I think they do face some risk there.
Well, particularly in Europe, where they can sue more easily over there. Lenore and John, thank you very much. Good stuff.